Evening all, hope you're well. Paul here from Wash Those Signs, just doing a quick little video showing you the process that I'm going to be going through of stickering up a Ford Transit for a friend's company, RN Gardening and Landscaping I think it's called. It's my friend Ryan's dad's firm. So yeah, going to be doing the stickers on that. I'm just going to do a quick video showing you the process of getting them all ready. So it's now the night before I'm actually stickering up the van. When I'm filming this bit, I'm going to show you through the signs on the computer, cutting them out, and then obviously getting them on the van tomorrow. And yes, you can have a little idea of what it's like doing a van. It's not obviously hand-painted signs, it's with stickers, but it's hopefully interesting to watch. So yeah, I'm going to make a little video of doing it all anyway, and let me know what you guys think. What we're going to do now, jump over to the computer and we'll have a look at what the van's going to look like, hopefully once it's all done, and then talk you through that a little bit. Right, here we are over at my laptop. So this is obviously an idea of what the van is going to look like. It's a little side profile for you. So this is all designed on Adobe Illustrator. What this is obviously sort of a template of the Transit, and then it's given me a chance to sort of mock up what the graphics are looking like. So we've got the RN Garden Care and Landscape, that's what it's called, on the sort of the windows in a sense where they would be if it was not a van. Got the stuff that they specialise in underneath, got a phone number on the bottom of the door, and then a little all landscaping work carried out on there, and then on the same on the other side, nothing on the back doors because he's going to be getting them replaced. The doors that are on the van aren't in great condition, so he's going to be getting them replaced soon. There's nothing going on there, and then on the front is just the logo again that I've designed him. Nice and simple, nice and clean. Obviously we're using the greens to reflect the fact that it's a sort of outdoorsy garden landscaping company, so using a darker green for the main letters and then picking up some highlights in this lime green vinyl here. So I will show you what I cut the vinyl in. So this is all designed and drawn up in Adobe Illustrator. It's a really, really good program. It takes a bit of you getting used to, but once you're there, it's brilliant. You can use it for a variety of things. But yeah, designing the signs for the vinyl is what I use it for, whether it's on a banger, a stock car, or a work van like this. It's all designed on here. And then what I cut it on is this program here, which is called Sign Cut Pro. Obviously this is, with the vinyl you split it into layers of colours, because obviously you're cutting it on a sheet or a roll of coloured vinyl, so whatever you cut is the colour it's going to be on that roll, if that makes sense. So obviously this is the black that's going on the van. This is the last bit I've got to cut, so I'm going to show you cutting that now, and then we'll talk about weeding it and everything else. So this is obviously the phone numbers. I'll go back to my Illustrator documents. Obviously it's the phone number here, and then this little bit under the door on the front doors there, which is obviously the same on either side. So that's the only black that's going on the van, just to make it help it stand out. It's always important, obviously the phone number's visible and it's clear, so we thought we'd do that in black just so it's nice and prominent on the white van and easy to read for customers and everyone who potentially would see the van driving around. So there's those bits drawn up in there. What I'll do now is I'll take you outside, get the laptop and the cutter set up, and we'll talk through cutting out the vinyl. Okay, here we are. So we're in my conservatory, it's a bit of a mess. Here's the vinyl cutter ready to go. So this is the vinyl cutter I use, nothing fancy, a couple of £100, I think maybe 300 quid or something like that. But as I say, most of the time I use it for the stock car stuff, so it doesn't need to be anything special. Here's the roll of vinyl, obviously we're doing this in black. Goes in the back, and then got the laptop set up just here with the document all ready to cut. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit cut, and then yeah, get a little video of it cutting out for you. Right, so here we are, now the vinyl's all finished cutting. As you can see, obviously if you don't understand how vinyl cutter works, it's a very small blade, which obviously cuts into the vinyl, just deep enough for the vinyl, not for the backing paper. And then what you do is you peel all the stuff off you don't need, and that leaves you the phone numbers. So the process of peeling it off is called weeding, if you didn't know. So for example, like the middle of this 4 here, obviously we don't need that, so what you do is you just, either with your finger or like a tool or whatever, you just pick that out just like that for the sake of showing you quickly. Obviously a bit in this 9 as well, like that, and then you peel it all off. What I do with my cuts is I put these boxes you see around all of the different bits, so they're called weeding boxes. The purpose of them is obviously once you're pulling off large bits of vinyl, it can all become a bit complicated and they can all end up getting caught up in each other and sticking to each other. It's obviously, yeah, funnily enough, it's sticky. So just to make that a little bit easier, what I do is I draw these boxes in the document that you saw earlier on Illustrator. Just draw them around it so that when you're weeding it all off, it's just a lot simpler. So you're not getting bits all caught up on each other and pulling bits off you don't want to. So yeah, what I'll do now is I'll get all this weeded and then I'll show you what it looks like before we put the tape on it. So that's the vinyl all cut, looking good. So what we've got to do now is we've got to put some application tape over the top, which is basically like a very wide roller masking tape, basically, that takes the letters off this paper and then allows you to transfer them to the car or the van all as one, if that makes sense. So I'll put all that on the signs now and then I'll show you what they look like when we're done. Okay, so now the application tape's on, you can see what I meant about it's just a very wide, basically roll of like masking tape, and then that picks up the signs off the backing paper and allows you to put them on the van or car. So what I'll do now is I'll trim them up to each bit that we need and then I'll show you how they look. So we now have them all trimmed up to the right size, so obviously each sign, and yeah, we'll leave them like that and then they're all ready to go and apply onto the van tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the rest of the stickers done. I'll do a quick little clip to show them all together, and then yeah, I'll see you in the morning when we actually be getting them on the van. Right, here is all the stickers ready to go. So you can see the pile of them there. There's the lighter green bits and obviously the darker green bits underneath. These ones are the dots that are going in between the writing underneath the main logo on the sides. So I think it's brickwork paving, that sort of thing. So that's all the stickers done, all ready to go now. The van's getting here about 12, I think, tomorrow. So next thing you'll see will be the van here and then me showing you getting these actually on it. Right, here we are. It's the next day. Just getting started on the van. I've done a few bits because I forgot to film them, but I'll yeah, we'll go from here and I'll show you what I'm doing. So here's the van behind me. Yeah, it's raining a little bit, which is a bit of a pain. We should probably be doing this inside, but I haven't got anywhere inside to do it, so we'll crack on. But yeah, I'll take you a little tour in the van and we'll show you what it's going to look like. Right, you can see the van here, nice and clean. Yeah, got a mobile number just going on the side here. We've got the bit on the bonnet done already. Put that on. So obviously got the main bits on the side doors, the doors. Still lots to do. So yeah, I'll just take you through here. So obviously just lining up the stickers here. To start with, I just put them on these magnets. They're really useful. There's a picture, there you go. They just help hold the signs down. And then once you've done that, what I do is I put a line of tape or some bits of tape like this along the tops of the signs, fold them up, peel off this backing paper and then squeegee them down. But hopefully I'll better get some shots of me doing that in a sec for you so you can see it. But yeah, and then obviously once they're down and they've given it a few minutes to set, just peel this tape off and then just leave the sticker on. Little update, the van coming on, got these side bits on now. Starting to put on this large top bit. It's got the landscaping going underneath and then we've got the green sort of leaf shape at the front. But yeah, starting to take shape. Here it all is coming on. Got most of it on the side now. Got a few bits. Yeah, starting to take shape.